Well, even as adults, sometimes our anger gets the best of us, but at sporting events, when it's a game with our kids, this is an example of parents who went too far at a kid's basketball game. When can being this upset turn into anything good? Joining us today is Dr. Teresa Davis, and she's written a great book called Victory Over Anger. She has angering seminars that she helps folks in day-to-day living. And why is it that in sporting events, parents become so volatile?
Well, I think, first of all, parents have a tendency to live their own childhood out in their kids.
There you go. Mm-hmm.
And I think, they're so angry because they didn't get things the way that they wanted them when they were kids. And so, they go to sporting events and they want their kid to be first, or they don't want them to be coached inappropriately or whatever, and then they lose their temper. And then they show the kids that's the appropriate way to act.
And what message does that send to the kids over the long term?
It tells them that that's the way life tells you to handle your emotions, is to get angry and display it inappropriately, and that's okay, and that's acceptable.
And you see this all the time with folks who come to you because they know they have anger problems and they're trying to deal with them.
Absolutely.
How in the world do we raise our kids to deal with anger in a positive way? Because we all get mad at some time or another.
We say at our office that we wish we could start anger management with kindergartners.
Yep.
If we could imply these principles into kindergartners and teach them, as they're growing old, then when they became adults, they wouldn't be so angry. But the problem is that it's angry parents that are raising these children, and then they get upset because their kids are angry. And they're like, I don't understand why my kids are angry. Well, they do what they see.
Yeah, they don't see the connection at all.
Right.
Now, I don't expect you to take a 12-week seminar and put it down into 2 or 3 minutes here, but what are some of the very general things that you can say about anger management and how we do it right or do it wrong?
Well, probably the most significant and the first thing that we talk about in anger management is the fact that it's a choice. We say, you blame me, or we blame other people. We say things like, you make me angry, or you make me sad, or you hurt my feelings, and we blame everyone else for our feelings instead of taking ownership for them.
Well, it's a great book, and I know that you told me you've been more busy than you've ever been before in a long time.
Yes.
The book is called Victory Over Anger, and it gives you an opportunity to just maybe think about some of your behaviors and see if it's the way you want to act and the way you want to treat your kids.
Right.
And
Absolutely.
we thank you for coming. And we've got a link to her website at ours so you can find about the seminars that she puts on. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
We appreciate you.